back, everybody. So today we're going to try Natty Daddy. Now this is by Anheuser Busch. So I said it in the Ice House one. I went to the gas station to see what they had left because I wanted to buy pretty much everything at one gas station that I could, then go to the next. And I pulled this out and it was warm. So I asked the guy and he said their refrigeration stuff went down. But I was looking at the top and I was like, I've had it. They don't have very many. But then I looked at the bottom and there's like 50 of these things in there. $1.19, I believe, is what I paid for this. I'm pretty sure, or it could have been lower. Maybe it was 2 for 2. It was $1.19 a piece or something like that. 8% ABV. That is about it. Now, coming from the craft brew side, never having this, I would think it would kind of be like a craft beer. It's going to be a little bit more malty. It's like a double, I don't even know, what do they call this? Pale lager. Now, see, a pale lager would be about 5 to 5.5%, low body, low taste, and maybe some hops come out. This is a double of something, double lager, a double pale lager. This is what I would call it. They don't show the IBUs on there, so let's go ahead and get it into a glass. See, why don't they make an iced version of this? That'd be fun to try. It looks very light. Whitish, off-white. It's more translucent than anything on the head. Small and medium bubbles. About a quarter finger of head. It's on my glass. Yellow in color, magnifying glass. I can see everything right through it, including the fingerprints. Okay, bubble level. But even for $1.19, 8% beer, I'm hoping it's malt. I don't know how well I can deal with just malt without a balance of hops. Obviously, I'm not thinking New England IPA. I guess double lager is what I would be thinking. Maybe a little bit more biscuit or cracker, like more of a toasted biscuit or toasted cracker, and no hops to back it up. But head is gone. I don't know why that would be, but we'll go along with it. Let's smell. A little grainy, malty, in that range. Not as much as I thought. I was thinking you were really going to get that toasted biscuit, crackery smell out of there. And this is right out of the fridge. I mean, a lager, I guess, just a traditional lager, you might not get really like a citrus or a fruitiness or anything like that from it. But this really, there's like nothing. Just that touch of like toasted bread, crackery vibe going on. Maybe some sweetness. But yeah, smells clean. Let's go ahead and taste. I could see lager. Lager, you do get a little bit of cracker in there, lightly toasted cracker, a little sweetness in there. That's it. No alcohol taste. That's just it. It does taste a little watered down. Like that malt taste in this beer kind of reminds me of, because sometimes after I do my mash out, I taste as it's coming up to a boil. So you do a mash in for like an hour and then mash out, as I call it, or you're gonna steep your grains. that's kind of what that water tastes like, because you're gonna boil it down so it's a little watered down, and that's kind of what I get in this beer. Yeah, a little cracker. Now that it's warming up, a little corn. I almost want to go back to the what I said in the first couple when I did it, like a wheat. But I'm sure it's that barley and that corn mixed together that's coming off as that. But this is more like a cracker corn, sweet than anything. It is. It's almost like that Milwaukee's Best Ice. That that malt is starting to pick up, and I don't know if it's just because it's warming up. Yeah. Yeah, that malt sweetness is really starting to pick up in this as it warms up, which, you know, a double IPA, which I know it's not. That's going to bring out some more maltiness too. A lot of higher ABV beers are going to bring out the maltiness, because usually that's what you're going to use to drive up that ABV. So the more you put in there, the more you're going to get something out. It's just not going to be alcohol. And that's, I could see it from this. I would have to go with a 3 out of 5. I could drink it. Will I finish this one? No, I'll probably finish the Ice House that I just did. But for $1.19, it's fine. Would I go to the store and buy it? No, because I'm going to stick to Natterdays. And that's more expensive than this, because that's what? I think it's around, it's probably less than 50 cents a can now. But that's 4.2%. I would rather drink 100 of those than one full one of this. I think that has more flavor. And at least for me, I would want to drink something that has flavors that I like, and this just doesn't have it. But I could see why people drink it. Hey, if you want to get drunk on a Friday night for cheap, go buy 2 or 3 of these and you're gonna be toast. But yeah, for the most part, yeah, I would go 3 out of 5. Let's check Untappd to see what they have to say. 9 of my friends have had it, average 1.58. 11,000 people have rated it, 2.06. Lagery brewed with natural lights, all natural ingredients. Water, barley malt, cereal grain, hops, and yeast. I would love to know what hops they used in this. Who cares about the yeast? They could use a US-05. They have to be using something clean, neutral. My guess is, since that cereal barley is coming out, that's what I would think. But I want to know what kind of hops. I think it's, and I'll have to look it up when I do it, which I'm going to put off until the end. I think, is it Coors Light that uses Cascade hops? I think that, and I can't stand that beer. But that's for another video. But yeah, not bad. If you just want to try something with a little bit more maltiness, or you're a malty person, pick it up. Don't expect much, but it's not a drain pour. So yeah, if you like this review, check some more out over here. And until next time, happy brewing.